once again, it is a beautiful day for learning. We are on our last 8 days of video learning. Oh my goodness, I bet you have grown so tall in the days since we've been at school. I bet your brain has grown so much with all your video learning. You are amazing and I am so proud of you. Let's start today by singing Friends in Our Class. Ready? Friends in our class. Friends in our class. Friends in our class, friends in our class, friends in our class. There's Alexia and Annis, Anderson and Anthony, Aria, Brianna, Brayden and Draven, friends in our class. Friends in our class. Friends in our class, friends in our class, friends in our class. There's Edmarky and there's Emily, Isabel and Jaden, June, Elise, Cassandra, Kennedy and Kimberly, friends in our class. 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 There's Manuel, Mariana, Natalie, Sebastian, Sophia, and Valentina, Miss Minion, and YouTube, friends in our class. 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 And our share today is... Oh, I know. I made crispy tofu yesterday. I got tofu and I cut into little things and I put in a little breading and I fried it on both sides and I put it in like a spicy orange Chinese style sauce and it was delicious. Have you been cooking anything with your family? Have you been eating any yummy food? I'm sure you have. Let's do our poem. This is Hickory Dickory Dock. Read it with me. Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse did run. Hickory dickory dock. Can you think of any words there that rhyme? Dock, clock. Dock, ock, clock, ock. Those rhyme. What about hickory dickory? Hickory, 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 dickory, hickory, hickory. Those rhyme. What about mouse, clock? Mouse, ouse, clock, ock. What about one, run? One, un, run, Those rhyme. And let's read our message today. Today is Monday, June 8th, 2020. Dear Room 109 Minions, hello! Today we will start our last writing book of kindergarten, Love, Miss Minion. Our last writing book of kindergarten? Our last writing book ever? No, but of kindergarten. After this, you'll be first grade writers. Oh, you're getting so big. Pretty soon you're going to be bigger than me. Just kidding. Do some sight words. What word is this? Play. P-L-A-Y spells play. Did. D-I-D spells did. Go. G-O spells go. Me. M-E spells me. This. T-H-I-S spells this. Ready for a lightning round? Go. Did. Me. This. Play. Go. This. Play. Did. Me. Pause the video now and make our review sight words using magnetic letters and write them on the whiteboard. Pausa el video ahora y crea nuestras palabras de uso visual de revisión con letras magnéticas y escribales en el whiteboard, en el pizarra. Peters, we've learned about so many different types of books this year. Over the next few days, we are going to be reading all different types of books. Fiction books, nonfiction books, books that I love, books with silly characters, sad characters, lots of different types of books to close out the year and celebrate all the great reading we have done. After each book, you're going to be using your reader's journal to write about what you learned in the book. You can write about a favorite part, a favorite character, something you learned, something you liked, anything. It's your journal, as long as you write pictures and sentences. Let's get started. Today, I'm going to read a book by Ezra Jack Keats. And if you remember back in the beginning of the year, we read a lot of books by Ezra Jack Keats. We read A Snowy Day, we read Peter's Chair, we read lots of Ezra Jack Keats books. And we remembered that Ezra Jack Keats does lots of things as an author. Sometimes he draws pictures of kids, and those kids are in more than one of his stories. And sometimes he tells stories that every kid can relate to. Realistic fiction. He made up the stories, but they sound like things that could happen in real life. Let's read. Think about what you notice. Ezra Jack Keats, A Letter to Amy. A Letter to Amy. Ezra Jack Keats, A Letter to Amy. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, Peter announced. Why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anyone else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and said, well, this way it's sort of special. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in the envelope, and sealed it. Now I'll mail it, he said. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party, Peter? You should tell her when to come. So he wrote on the back of the envelope, it is this Saturday at 2. Now I'll mail it. Put on a stamp. He did and started to leave. Wear your raincoat. It looks like rain. He put it on and said, it looks like rain. You better stay in, Willie. You might even remember from when we read Pet Show. You might remember the dog Willie. Or you might remember Peter from Peter's Chair and Pet Show. Ezra Jack Keats has some of the same characters in all of his books. Kind of like Mo Willems uses Elephant and Piggy in lots of her books, or Knuffle Bunny and Trixie in lots of his books. You better stay in, Willie. And he ran out to mail his letter. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced up at Amy's window. She wasn't there. Only Peppy, her parrot, sat peering down. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? Silly dog. Peter thought, what will the boys say when they see a girl at my party? Suddenly, there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. A strong wind blew the letter out of his hand. How do you think Peter feels right now? You can say, I think, because. Yeah, maybe he feels sad or scared or worried or nervous. Lots of good words we could use here. Peter chased the letter. He tried to stop it with his foot, but it blew away. Then it flew high into the air. And landed, skipping across a hopscotch game. The letter blew this way and that, Peter chased it this way and that. He couldn't catch it. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then, someone turns the corner. It was Amy. She waved to him. The letter flew right towards her. She mustn't see it or the surprise will be spoiled. They both ran for the letter. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter right before she could see it was for her. Quickly, he stuffed the letter into the mailbox. He looked for Amy, but she had run off crying. Now she'll never come to my party, thought Peter. He saw his reflection in the street. It looked all mixed up. Go like this if you've ever felt like that, where you feel all mixed up. You have so many feelings and it feels weird inside. I know I've felt like that before. Like when I'm happy and sad and disappointed and I just have a lot of feelings. When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, "Did you mail your letter?" "Yes," he said sadly. Saturday came at last. Everybody arrived but Amy. "Shall I bring the cake out now?" his mother asked Peter. "Let's wait a little bit," said Peter. Why do you think he wants to wait? You can say, "I think," because maybe he's waiting for Amy. "Now, bring it out now," chanted the boys. "All right," said Peter slowly. "Bring it out now." Just then, the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. "A girl? Ugh," said Eddie. Silly Eddie, he doesn't know. "Happy birthday, Peter," said Amy. "Happy birthday, Peter," repeated the parrot. Peter's mother brought in the cake she had baked and lit the candles. Everyone sang. "Make a wish," cried Amy. "Wish for a truck full of ice cream," shouted Eddie. "A store full of candy and no stomach ache." But Peter made his own wish and blew out all the candles at once. What do you think Peter wished for? You can say, "I think." The end. What did you think of the book? Your job today is going to be to write about it in your reader's journal. Remember, you can write about a character you liked. You can write about your favorite part. You can say, "I like this book because," or "I didn't like this book because." And make sure you write the title, a letter to Amy, and the author, Ezra Jack Keats. And a good page has pictures and sentences. You just listened to the story, A Letter to Amy. Write a response in your reader's journal. Don't forget to write the title, the author, draw a picture, and write sentences. Acabas de escuchar la historia A Letter to Amy. Escribe una respuesta en el diario de tu lector. No te olvides de escribir el título, el autor, hacer un dibujo y escribir oraciones. Pause el video. Pause the video while you do this. Hey there, writers! So, today for writing, we're going to practice a little bit of sentence writing. What I need you to do is get out your whiteboard, your marker, your letter chart. Oh, that's my sound one. Your letter chart, and get ready to write with me. Pause the video if you need to go get those things. All right, the first sentence we are going to try to write is the kid is smart. Can you help me write that? Let's start by counting how many words. The kid is smart. How many words? 4 words. Let's make sure we write all 4 words. Okay, ready? The. T-H-E spells the. No? You're right. I need an uppercase T at the beginning of the sentence. The kid. No? What did I forget? Oh yeah, my 2-finger space. Silly, Miss Minion. The. What sound comes next? I iguana kid. What sound comes next? D dog. Are you writing it with me? The kid is. Ooh, sight word. How do I spell is? I-S, smells, spells, is. The kid is smart. Hey, I might run out of space there, so I'm going to go to the next line. Smart. S socks. Smart. Ooh. T turtle. All done. Did I forget sounds in the middle? Oh, you guys are too smart for me. The kid is mouse. Smarring. Smart. T turtle. And a period at the end. The kid is smart. Are you ready to do the next one with me? Erase your whiteboard. This one is my mom is kind. How many words? Count them. My mom is kind. 4 words. Again, what's the first word? Can you write the first word on your whiteboard? Yeah, my. M-Y spells my. Mom. Next word is mom. Oh, another sight word? M-O-M spells mom. If you forgot that sight word, you could also stretch it out. Mom. My mom is, how do I spell is? That's right. I-S spells is. My mom is kind. Kite. What do you hear next? Yeah, kai, long I iguana, it. Not I, Miss Minion. You got a silly brain today. Kind. I, ice. Kind, and nest. Kind, dog. And a period at the end. My mom is kind. All right, now it's going to be your time to write some sentences for homework. You ready to hear the sentences? Write them on your whiteboard. Pause now to do your writing homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea de escritura. Listen to the sentences I say. After each sentence, pause the video and write it on your whiteboard. Use your sight words and your letter sounds. Escucha las oraciones que digo. Después de cada oración, pause el video y escríbalo en su pizarra. Usa tus palabras a la vista, sight words y los sonidos de tus letras. Ready? This dog is fast. Pause the video while you write it. Next one. This is his hat. Pause the video while you write it. Did you remember your uppercase letter at the beginning and the period at the end? Last one. The pet is so soft. Hey there. All right, today for math, we're going to be using an online tens frame and some red and yellow counters to think about how a tens frame can help us add. Follow me. All right, let's think about this. We're going to use some stamps to put some counters on the tens frame. Then we're going to write an addition equation to match the red and yellow counters. Let's think about this. I'm going to pull up some red counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 red counters. Let's put 2 yellow counters. 1, 2. I have 2 yellow counters. How many counters do I have in all? That's right, I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many red counters? I have 5 red counters. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many yellow counters? I have 2 yellow counters. 1, 2. When I add them together, see that plus addition sign? I get how many counters in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 counters in all. This equal sign is a balancing sign. It tells me that this and this are the same. Ready to think about something a little bit harder? All right.
You can use a 10 frame to show an addition fact with 5. How would you show 5 plus 3 equals?
How would we show 5 plus 3? Let's draw it. We could do 5 red counters. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what should I draw? Same as Minion, you should draw. Let's think. Am I adding more? Should I draw more counters, or am I subtracting? Should I cross some counters out? That's right. I am adding. How many counters should I add? Did you say 3? That's right. This plus 3 means that I should add 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. I have 5 red counters and I have 3 yellow counters. How many counters do I have in all? Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 in all. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Having 5 and 3 together is really the same as having 8. We can see that down here.
Start with 5. How can you show 5 in the 10 frame?
Tell the computer, how can we show 5 in the tens frame?
Put 5 counters in the top row. Then add 3 more.
That's what we did.
Look at the 10 frame now. How many counters are in the top row?
Select your answer.
What number should I choose? How many are in the top row?
Counters are in the top row.
Select your answer.
Are there 5 in the top row, 3 in the top row, or 8 in the top row? There are 5 in the top row.
There are 5 counters in the top row. How many counters are in the bottom row?
All right, you tell me, how many counters are in the bottom row? That's this row right here on bottom. That's right, there's 3.
There are 3 counters in the bottom row. How many counters are there in all?
How many in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There are 8 counters in the 10 frame. So 5 and 3 more are 8. How does the 10 frame help you see the addition fact 5 plus 3 equals 8?
How did the tens frame help you? Did you use the rows to think about the groups? We're adding the first group of 5 to the second row, the second group of 3. Or maybe you used our tens frame strategy of what's missing. You know we have 2 boxes missing. So we have a full tens frame. Take away 2 missing boxes. Take away 1 is 9. Take away 2 is 8. We have 8 in all. We could use the tens frame to figure that out too.
It breaks the sum up to show 5 and 3 more. How does making 5 help you use a 10 frame?
Think about that. How does making 5 help you use a tens frame? You can say, making 5 helps me because, yeah, 5 in a tens frame is easy to see. It's one full row. When we see it, sometimes we don't even need to count it. We can supersize it. We can say, oh, a full row in a tens frame, I don't even need to count that. Easy schmeezy, I know that's 5.
Making 5 in the 10 frame makes it easier to see how many more are needed to make 10. It is easier to look for empty frames in one row than in 2 rows. The 10 frame shows another addition fact. You have 8. Make 10. 2.
Can you help me make 10? I have 8. How many more do I need to get to 10? 8 plus what equals 10? How many boxes are empty? 2 boxes are empty. 1, 2. If I fill up all the boxes, then I know it's 10. because a full tens frame means 10. So 8 plus 1 more is 9. 8 plus 2 more is 10. 8 plus 2 equals 10.
Boxes are empty. Add 2. When you add 2, you make 10.
How many dots are there? Yes, there's 10. Do we need to count them? No, we can subitize. We know that a full tens frame is 10. We don't even need to count it.
How does the 10 frame help you see the 10 fact? It breaks the number up to show how many more make 10. 8 plus 2 more is 10. How does the 10 frame show 8 plus 2 equals 10? There are 8 red counters and 2 empty spaces, which is 10 altogether. So 8 plus 2 equals 10. Now you have learned how to show addition facts on a 10 frame.
Great work today, friends. Today for your homework, you'll need some counting cubes or marbles and your tens frame. You'll also need your whiteboard and whiteboard markers so you can write number sentences. Psst, if you can't find your tens frame, that's okay. It might be in your yellow folder. If it's not, just draw one on your whiteboard with 10 boxes. Math homework, Tarea de Matemáticas. Use cubes or marbles and your tens frame to model the following addition problems. Try to subitize. For example, if you have one whole row full, you can know that it is 5 without having to count. Or if you have the whole frame full, you can know that it is 10 without having to count. Maybe you even realize that if you have the whole frame full, except for one box, that it must be one less than 10, which is 9. Use cubos or canicas y su marco de decenas para modelar los siguientes problemas de suma. Su tens frame. Intenta subitizar. To subitize. Por ejemplo, si tiene una fila completa llena, puede saber que es 5 sin tener que contar. O si tiene todo el cuadro completo, puede saber que es 10 sin tener que contar. Tal vez incluso se da cuenta de que si tiene todo el cuadro completo excepto una casilla, debe ser uno menor que 10, que es 9. Pause on this screen while you model it with cubes or marbles in your tens frame. How many in all? Can you subitize at all? Pause on this screen while you model it with cubes or marbles in your tens frame. How many in all? Can you subitize at all? Pause on this screen while you model it with cubes or marbles in your tens frame. How many in all? Can you subitize at all? Let's do it the other way around. Write an addition number sentence to match this picture. How many red dots? How many yellow stars? How many in all? Do you need to count everything? Is there anything you can just subitize? Hint, look at the rows. Do you have a full row? Hint, try and use what's missing. Do you have a full tens frame with something missing? Hey there! So, we've been doing a lot of work around reading CVC words. Those are three-letter words that have a consonant in the beginning, a vowel, A, E, I, O, or U, that makes a short sound in the middle, and another consonant at the end. Today we're actually going to build some of those words. You will need your magnetic letters to do this with me. Let's get started. All right, the first word we're going to build is cap. What is the first sound you hear in cap? Oh, I hear it, cap, P. No? Oh yeah, that's the last sound. Cap. No. I want the first sound. C, cat, k, app. What's the vowel in the middle? Ah. Is it O? No, it's A, apple. Cap, What's the last sound? Cap, P, pig. What's the word? Cap. Are you building them with me? Let's do the next one. The next word we're going to do is bed. What is the first sound you hear in bed? Bed. I hear a B, bear, B. All right, what's the vowel in the middle? Is it A, apple, A, ba? No. E, egg, be? Yeah. Let me find my E. Be. What's the ending sound? Bed. What do you hear? D, dog, D. B, e, d. Bed. Let's do another one. Ready? Let's make the word dig. What is the first sound you hear in dig? I heard d, dog, d. What's the vowel in the middle? Dig. Is it A, apple, A, da? No. Is it O, octopus, A, da? No. Is it I, iguana, I, di? Yeah, dig has d. D, I. What's the last sound? Dig, dig. I hear G, go, g. Did you build the same one? Let's do one more. The word is hot. What is the first sound you hear in hot? Put down the first letter you hear. I hear H, hat. What's the next sound? The vowel sound. A, E, I, O, or U. Is it A? No. Is it E, egg, he? No. Is it I, iguana, I, No. Is it U, umbrella, h? No. Is it O, octopus, ha? Hot? Yeah. O, octopus, Okay, what's the last sound? Hot. Oh, I hear T, turtle, t. Now it's time for you to do some on your own for homework. Remember, the middle sound is always a short vowel when it's a CBC word. All of these words will have a short vowel in the middle. A, apple, A. E, egg, I, iguana, I. O, octopus, or U, umbrella, Before you do this homework, let's review the short vowel sounds. A, apple, A, E, egg, I, iguana, I, O, octopus, ah, 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 ah. U, umbrella, ah, ah. These short vowel sounds will always be in the middle of CVC words. When you're listening to the middle sound, think, which one of these short vowels is it? Phonics homework, Tarea Phonetica. Build these CVC words with magnetic letters. Listen for all three sounds. Remember that CVC words always have a short vowel in the middle. Construya estas palabras CVC con letras magnéticas. Escucha los tres sonidos. Recuerde que las palabras CVC siempre tienen una vocal corta en el medio. The words are pig, zip, log, bus. Pause the video while you build them. Remember, you might need to erase one word before you build the next one so you have enough magnetic letters. Press play when you're ready to check your work. Check your work. Pig, zip, log, bus. Part of the lesson. Time to give yourself a well-earned sticker. Today was lesson 48. Great job!